Hey guys, I'm back with another pickup video. I've gotten quite a few games since my last video, and I've got games for a variety of systems. I did not get any games from any flea markets or any garage sales. Everything you're going to see in this video was all online deals on eBay, Nintendo Age, and Game Gavel. So, I'll get started. My first pickup game here is Disney's Epic Mickey for the Wii. I don't have very many Wii games and I don't have a Wii, but this was one of the games from when the time it came out that I was sure that I was going to get it. This just looked like a really cool game, and once I get a Wii, this very well could be the first game that I play. So that was my first pickup. This was on eBay, and I believe I got it for $7 shipped, which is pretty good, I guess. I used to follow the price of Epic Mickey because I was trying to get it when it came out. I don't know why, I didn't have a Wii, but it was really hard to get it for under $20 for a while, but now they're quite common, and now I have one. The second set of things I'm going to show you is... These I'm not sure if they're really even worth anything. I paid $2 for this whole stack. These are demo discs. If any of you guys remember your PlayStation 1s, these demo discs came all the time with all kinds of things. They came with the system, all kinds of interactive discs, where you could play multiple games, just like, you know, you see the games here, Spyro, Metal Gear Solid. So, I got quite a few of these. Underground, I think this folds out. Okay, one of the discs fell out, but it's got several discs in it. Holiday 2004 demo disc, PlayStation Underground Jam Pack, Winter 98, Winter 99. As you can see, all the various titles that were for the PlayStation that you could try out on these. Well, those would be some good titles to own. Legend of Dragoon, Tomba. There's a thick one. Apparently this one's for the PS2. No, that's a PlayStation demo. But that's a PS2 demo. This one has both. That's interesting. Oh, and there's some classic characters. Crash and Spyro. Chipper. Another demo. These are probably pretty boring, so I'll get these over with at the beginning of this video. Anyway, it was $2 for this whole stack, so can't go wrong with that. Next is Donkey Kong 64. I've been trying to get this for $10 or less for a couple months now, and I came across this on Game Gavel, which is a auction site that's specific for games, and I was able to get this for $5.99 shipped, which is a fantastic price, so I was pretty happy with that. And it's one of the main titles I didn't have for the 64 yet. The 64 collection is coming along very well. I also picked up two manuals, Disney's Tarzan and Mario Tennis for the 64. These came with games. These two games I got for either $4 or $5 each. I forget. It used to be I would only pay $2 or $3 for an N64 common, but I've gotten to that point where I'm towards the end of the set, and it's really hard to get them for those really cheap prices. I'm pretty much going to have to pay $5 for commons from now on, which I'm not happy about, but, you know, I'm almost near the end, so... There's some more commons I was working on. NBA Jam 2000, Excitebike 64. Mario Tennis and Army Men Air Combat. Again, all these I got for under $5, except for Mario Tennis, which I believe was $8 or $9. These next 4 64 games I already have copies of. The only reason I got these was because they were cheap and they're slightly more rare variants. There's not really any real rare N64 games. I mean, there's a few of the color variations, but Track and Field was a Blockbuster exclusive. As you can see, it's got the Blockbuster sticker up here, which a lot of the Blockbuster exclusive games do. It's really annoying, and a lot of times they wrap around the back, and you pretty much have to rip off the back sticker. So it's really hard to find the Blockbuster exclusive games in really good condition, the labels, because they usually have Blockbuster stickers over them. But anyway, this I picked up for $3. It's not really a rare game, but it was a Blockbuster exclusive, and I figure in the future maybe those will be for slightly more. And the same thing goes with this. This wasn't exclusive, but this is the gray cart variant for Rugrats in Paris. The majority of them are black carts. So this was only $3 or so, so I picked it up even though I already had it. These two were slightly more expensive, but Army Men Air Combat Gray is one of the top 10 or so variants that's really hard to get. It's not super hard to get, but it's hard enough to get that I would spend a little extra money for doubles. And actually I already had it, so this makes number 2 and 3. So maybe in a few years when the N64 collectors, you know, all those kids are coming of age now and they're really collecting the N64 just like the NES guys did and the SNES guys did. So if these go up in price, I'm hoping these more rare variants go up in price and I can trade these or sell these for decent profit in the future. On Nintendo Age, I made a deal for these PlayStation 2 games. It was $20 shipped for this lot, and there's 2 or 3 kids games in here, which was part of the reason I got it. I have little siblings. They're 4 and 7, and they like to play both the Nintendo and the PlayStation 2, so I figure, you know, backyard sports baseball, another backyard sports baseball, the Star Wars game, would be good games for them. The other ones I'll keep myself. Black, Namco Museum, Twisted Metal Black, Star Wars I'll give to them, Devil May Cry. These next two I was going to give to them, especially Monster House. This strikes me as a game my sister would like, my little sister. But these two are sealed, so I might hang on to them. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Swing Away Golf, ATV, Off-Road. These are all games I didn't have. For $20 for 9 games, I figured that was a pretty good deal. Up next, I have a pair of Saturn games. This game on top was free. It came with the purchase of another Sega Saturn game. And the Sega Saturn game that I did buy was Tomb Raider. It was $6. This was a deal I made on Nintendo Age. And, of course, McGriff over here came free with it. So, Tomb Raider's one of the title series I sort of collect. I never actually liked the series. My brother used to play it on the PlayStation all the time. I found it kind of boring, actually. I'm not sure why, but it, you know, a lot of the series, Tomb Raider, Resident Evil, Final Fantasy, I like to collect the series across multiple systems, so pick that one up. Oh, this next game, TNC2, Thriller Safari. This is a game I've been trying to get for a long time at a decent price, you know, a couple of bucks, and I couldn't. And I fell into a trap I fall into every few months on eBay, where someone lists like 200 games, and they say they'll do combined shipping. You know, you buy one game and it's $4 shipping, but your next purchase, the shipping on the next game will be $1, and the next game will be $1, or the next game will be 50 cents. So I bought this one early in that, thinking I was going to save on shipping by buying a whole bunch of games from this person. But of course other people had that same idea, and they ran up the price higher than what the games are worth because they knew they were getting a deal on shipping. And I always fall for this, so I overpaid for this because I ended up not winning any other games, even though I bid on, 30 other of this guy's games. But there was no combined shipping to have because the prices ran up on all those, even above what they'd be with shipping. So I paid $7 with like $4 shipping, so I ended up paying like $11 for this, which is not an $11 game. I wasn't too happy, but at least I can cross it off the list. These next two games I paid, I think, $4 or $5 a piece. Common games I still needed: Magic Darts, A Boy and His Blob, Trouble in Boblonia. So continuing with my NES theme here, these are kind of weird. They're pirate games. This first one, I'm not even sure what it is. Some kind of fighting game, if I recall. I got these in the eBay auction. I bought them separately, and then with combined shipping, I only paid, I think, around $15 for these 4 games. My camera says low battery, so I'm going to try to speed this up. Supervision Pirate Cart, Super Delta Force, another Supervision Pirate Cart, Top Secret, and a third Supervision cart, Hokuto no Ken. So whatever that means, that's what that game is. Also, I picked up this homebrew game, which I've been trying to get for 2 years since it came out. I thought I had a deal about a year ago for this, but it fell through. But I've got it now. I actually paid $30 for this, which is not a decent price for an NES game, but that's about what these homebrews go for. So, and this one's fairly neat and unique. So, and if you guys remember one of my last videos, I mentioned I frequently find Ataris in my grandmother's barn, it seems, but I went over there yesterday and she had found another one and she gave it to me. So I have yet another Atari. It's a